Okay, we're back. Yeah, so put it back on to normal mode. No one will buy that. Issue stock. Buy this. And that's actually it for Kita. There's quite a bit going on here. Elections in Liberia. Forces from African Union, mainly Nigerian, and UN peacekeepers have overseen peaceful elections in Liberia after 8 years of civil war. Yeah, so we've got access to Liberia back again, and I do believe that is permanent. Ooh, I want to buy that. Oh, we can't buy it anyway because it's in Senegal and we don't have access. Yeah, we'll just keep cutting our salary. It's still 20,000, so meh. I could even buy back stock just to drive up the share price. There's actually no point looking in Senegal. So, economy back on track. So now we have access to Liberia. Let's start looking at industry in Liberia. See if there's anything worth buying. That's a bit expensive for what it is. Bloody hay fever. New train available. Yeah, it's obviously hay fever season, and it's affecting me, so that's not good. So apologise if I sneeze or sniff or whatever. I assure you it's just hay fever, it's not cold. Oh, this is Ghana. Yeah. So the share price will start to increase back up again, provided I don't issue stock. And share and profits are doing really good as well, so... Okay, this makes no sense. So even though we made 4 million last year, they still cut our salary and they're still fed up with us. Is that just because is that entirely because of the share price? I mean, it was dropping, but it's increasing now. So yes, now they're somewhat pleased with us. So it comes and goes. They get fed up with us when we're in a recession, and they're really pleased with us when we're in an economic boom. Yeah, it just comes and goes. Right. So Ghana and Benin, are they right next? They don't border each other. There's actually no railway in Togo, which I find interesting. But saying that, there's no railway in all this area as well, so I guess that's not too out of the ordinary. So, do I start buying companies and start connecting stuff up? What company is this? This is Nigerian National Railroad. We could do, and we do need to do it eventually. So, peacekeepers land in Freetown. African Union military, along with UN Blue Helmets, have arrived at Freetown. They were met by insurgents who raided the capital and made several prisoners. Okay, so where is I think Freetown is Sierra Leone? Yeah. We can still buy access to Sierra Leone for 600,000 if we wanted to. President of Guinea-Bissau accused of corruption. Bissau woke up at the tip of a machine gun as the military moved in to depose the democratically elected president under the accusation of corruption. Okay. Right. Yeah. So actually, even though we've got these bonds paying $100,000 in interest. We're actually making money from interest simply because we make 1% profit, I think, on your company cash. So because we've got like 10 million, we're making like 100,000 that way. But you could even be 2%. I don't know. But yeah, I think that the company is profitable enough that we're going to buy these guys. Merger succeeds. So West African Railroad takes over Ghana Railway Corporation. Now, we do have 2 presumably fairly useless trains. This one's going from Accra to Takoradi. This one's going from Obuasi to Kumasi. They're going to want cabooses. Also, this train is a fortune to maintain. It's also 18 years old. This train's not actually hauling anything either. So, Obuasi to Kumasi. So, let's upgrade the stations. So basically, we've just taken over a completely useless, old, decrepit railroad, and we want to sort of modernise it. So, first thing is we're going to want to upgrade pre-existing stations and build new ones. I don't think we want to go for electric. Can we even get electric train? Oh yeah, we can get electric trains. But we're not going to. Okay, so there's actually weapons here that we could haul to and from Accra. So may as well just make all our stations large. So I don't know who we bought that off, but it doesn't look like he's going to create a new company. I mean, if his share price was like $15, he wasn't doing well. There's no station in Odo, which I find a bit odd. Medium station covers the entire city, actually. But let's just go up. Nah, let's go on medium. I think it is cheaper to maintain as well. I could buy that, but I'm not going to. So, right, first things first, let's change this train to... Ooh, what do we want to do? So that's what we've got currently. It's 49,000 to maintain. It's only really going to go at 70 miles an hour. But passengers do like it. We could go electric. Because I was just thinking... our only other alternative would be this, really. Which passengers apparently find ugly. The only problem with that is it's really slow. Yeah, I think let's just actually use... Bit of a problem here now, because the best train that I want to use is ugly. But yeah, let's just use that. Oh well. Right, so Obuasi to Kumasi. That might not be a bad train. If it is, then we can always just reroute it. Accra to Takoradi, that should really be hauling things, so let's just play and see what happens. Yeah, so it is hauling a bit more. Okay, this isn't good. Ethnic unrest in Ivory Coast. Following a violent and lawless presidential campaign, ethnic rivalries between the candidates resulted in violence in the streets between Islamic and Catholic communities. Please tell me we still have access. Phew! Still have access to Ivory Coast. Right. Nigeria has a new president. Free presidential elections in Nigeria end a spell of 16 years under military rule. These elections have also moved several European countries to ease their sanctions against Nigeria. Right, so we haven't gained or lost anywhere. far as I know. Yeah, I think we got access to Ghana when we bought the Ghana Railway. So let's just buy access to Togo and build a rail line, like, in Togo, since I do believe that Lomé was one of the cities that we had to connect to anyway. Yeah, Lomé is a city we have to connect to anyway, and Lomé being the capital of Togo. Let's go for Steel Bridge. Since we've got the money, why not? We do have access to the Benin Railway, so let's just connect all this up. So because they got liquidated, they have no trains. The Benin Railway. Could even connect to Ho. Yeah, let's just do that. Medium station is good enough. And yes, we can build unconnected track. I did think we could. In fact, the fact that the AI has unconnected track should have probably been a giveaway in that regard. So let's go for a big station in Lomé. Is there anything in... Ooh, fruit orchard. Let's buy that. So Lomé doesn't really have a whole lot. Then neither does Ho, to be quite honest. But let's buy out the Benin Railway for $1.5 million. West African Railroad acquires assets. Chairman George Plattner vows to put track and stations to good use. Yep. I was going to say we could issue stock, but there's not really much point. So we've inherited some track and stations, and maintenance and service towers and whatnot. But no trains, and that's kind of good because I didn't want the trains, they would just be unprofitable. And also it allows me to have better customization of the trains. We don't have to upgrade old, useless ones. So them being liquidated is actually really good. That could have probably actually stayed as a... There's actually a whole load of pulpwood here. Could it be worthwhile maybe building a paper mill here? Yeah, because houses demand paper, so... let's do that. There's a lot of coffee lying around as well. Ooh. Right. I mean, we don't even have to actually run trains, which is interesting. Let's just issue off some stock. Like, we don't... If we are profitable with just our industries, then we don't have to run trains. Lomé to Lagos would be really good if we had access. But for now, we could just go Lomé to Accra. And yeah, probably going to want to go with this one again. So, Lomé, Accra. Yes, these trains are going to make maybe a bit of profit, but not a hell of a lot. So, economy normal. Oh, actually, I want to build a station here. And also want to build like maintenance and service here. Because this is all track that I built myself. What about Ho? I'm actually going to... Rioting in Kano over Sharia law. Adoption of the Sharia law in northern states of Nigeria caused unrest and loss of lives amongst protesters during clashes between the Catholic and Islamic communities. Wow, Nigeria just sounds like a mess right now. To be fair, this whole region sounds like a mess right now. In terms of politics. I can't actually upgrade that to a large station. That's a bit disappointing. Yeah, these trains are barely making money, but Oh, we actually inherited some loans. Ouch. Yeah, we want to get rid of those. 17%. Yeah, they took out loans and they must have declared bankruptcy, and that's why it's sort of odd. They can stay because they're only 5%, I suppose. Right, anyone else? Everyone else is actually kind of expensive because they're sort of doing okay. I mean, we will want to buy them out eventually. Can we actually buy them out? Like, Railway Abidjan, Niger? No, we would need like 9 million to buy them out, so let's not do that just yet. And good news is I can see everyone now, because there's only 4 people. That is actually nice. I feel like... yeah, we want to connect all this up. Somehow. Yeah, that'll do. Build maintenance and service. And then go Abidjan. I don't know. Abidjan. Did I build a station here? Yes, I did in Tema. Wow. There's not really a whole lot we can do. Abidjan Tema seems okay. Then we could even go Abidjan Accra and start in Accra itself. So basically most of our money, yeah, there you go. We made 7 million in industry profit, but we only actually made 5.8 million. So basically this railway is actually running at a loss. Not quite sure why though. I mean, actually no. Overhead is like 1.2 million, so freight and express revenue, yeah. It's hard to say because obviously we have track, station, train, fuel, and whatnot. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, this train's barely making money, so I might want to reroute that. So, Obuasi, Kumasi. Kumasi actually seems like a... I was going to say it seems like a decent city, but... let's try Kumasi to Takoradi. Where is Takoradi? Because there's so many stations on the map now that it's just kind of hard to find anything. And also there's a maintenance here, but there's no service, which is a bit dumb. Yeah, so there's actually like no service on that entire route, which is really dumb. Uprise fails in Yamoussoukro. A plot to overthrow the recently elected government in Ivory Coast was uncovered at the last minute. Okay. So, can I buy Abidjan Niger now? Yeah! So, we've basically just bought all of these guys. So, West African, for basically all our cash. West African Railroad takes over Railway Abidjan. Oh no, it's not Abidjan, is it? It's Abidjan. Niger. Financial analyst amazed. Blah blah blah. But our share price has gone down quite a bit. We have inherited some trains of our own. This is actually a train that started in 1966 and we can no longer get, which is a bit of a shame because it actually looks really good. So let's upgrade this and this to this. We don't have enough money for that. I can upgrade them now. And we also have this one. Also, these desperately need cabooses, because otherwise they're just going to break down. For some reason, I do not understand the AI never use caboose. No idea why. Wow, that is a lot of passengers actually, so let's put a dining car on that train. Yeah, so it actually looks like this company was doing okay. So that's why they were very expensive to buy out. So yeah, hopefully we've got enough industry to support this railway, and hopefully the railway itself will make money. So overall the company makes cash. Growing prosperity. Yeah. So, Cornelius Vanderbilt, who I think was the chairman of the company we just bought out, he could start his own company, which we would then have to buy out to get gold. Senegal loses a father. Leopold Senghor, acclaimed poet, former president, and founding father of Senegal independence, died yesterday at the age of 95. That's a very old age. Yeah, so these guys are too expensive to buy out at present. They actually have a load of bonds themselves. Thomas Durant fired from chairmanship of Senegal Railways. I'm a bit surprised by that. Although actually I suppose it is, yeah, it's $13 a share, so he's clearly not doing well. Annoyed by us, so 31,000 is our salary. Yeah, ooh. So we kind of want these guys to be liquidated. Ooh, yeah, they have a lot of nasty loans. We kind of want these guys to be liquidated, then we can just buy them without having their trains, which clearly aren't profitable. But the main thing, obviously, is that we don't inherit these useless bonds. So our company ourselves, probably not making as much money, but we are still making money. Actually, it does look like we are making money, because, I mean, that in itself is about 1.8 million revenue from freight and express from the trains. And then that in itself doesn't add up to 1.8 million. Maybe we have a bit more from overhead, but no, I think this is actually a profitable railway. But we do want to upgrade this, and this, and this. Actually, the FP45 is no. Yeah, we can't get that anymore. Yeah, so basically all our trains are now this train. It's 20,000. Okay, that's odd. It's saying it's 20,000 and then it says 23, so maybe there's a secret condition that says trains are slightly more expensive to maintain, or maybe it's like dependent on country? I don't know. Bit odd. Right, I kind of want the share price to increase. Boom times ahead, that's good. Any industries we can buy that would be possible. Countries agree to safer borders. Guinea, Liberia and Sierra Leone have met to sign an agreement on common border patrols and sharing of information. The goal, they claim, is to maintain security. Right, so who was that? Guinea, Liberia and Sierra Leone. So we've just been given access to Guinea, I do believe. I don't think we had that previously. Liberia is there, which I think we got access to again, because I don't remember buying that, or whatever. And Sierra Leone. So if we look at our goals, Yeah, we haven't merged with all the other companies, which is a gold and silver requirement. We still have until like 2020, so we still have a fair amount of time. We've reached 5 of the 14 listed capitals, and we need all of them for gold and silver bronze. Silver only 10. Yeah, so we haven't actually reached bronze yet, but obviously we're still a lot of time to go. I'm going to create a new video part and also go to save the game. So apologies if some of these video parts are a bit short, but I've explained that in previous videos as to why. Blah blah blah, bit paranoia, yada yada yada. Yeah, new video part coming right up.